life is strange.
Fala galera, beleza? Aqui quem fala é o Malone, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo e vamos ver aqui o que aconteceu anteriormente. A gente vai começar no próximo episódio, tá? Então vamos lá. A gente viu que tudo mudou, né? Ela alterou tudo que aconteceu desde a morte do William, né? O pai da Chloe. E afinal, no final das contas a gente ficou sabendo que continua tendo um desastre natural, né? Em Arcadian Bay. As baleias morrendo lá encalhadas. E a gente viu que quem se acidentou na verdade foi a Chloe, né? Que ficou paraplégica. Enfim, vamos ver o que aconteceu depois disso.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, alright? It was a gift.
Max, we have to find Rachel soon. Like you said,
o grande problema é que todos os culpados parecem não serem culpados, menos o Nathan.
Let's find what we want and beat it. Max, you better come check out these files. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
Listen, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than a friend.
I can't believe she was banging Frank.
E é
Rachel
muito
straight up
estranho.
lied to my face.
Estranho.
Why didn't she say anything?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
No, you don't.
Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? Ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
This is totally fucked up. What else have I changed?
Max Caulfield. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
Beleza, vamos lá. Vamos lá, vamos ver aqui o que aconteceu, afinal de contas, né? Se lembre aí de se inscrever no canal, deixe seu like, tá? Comenta aí, velho, o que você tá achando, comenta aí. Ó, o Siri. Olha a baleia. Coitada da balinha. Nossa. É chocante, né, cara? É chocante, né? Episódio 4, Dark Room. É, quarto escuro, né?
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. It's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much, yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad.
Parece que minha câmera tá sempre na hora dourada, né, cara? Porque eu tô sempre com essa cara laranja. Seja Farm Together aqui.
I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
Culpar o William? Eles se sentem culpados? Não, vamos falar sobre o acidente, é melhor.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off and I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
Oxi.
What missing girl?
I don't know her name. I just read about it in the news. I feel bad for her family.
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
Do you think so? I haven't kept up with the details.
I have more time on my hands than you. Plus, I'm a science nerd. But none of this makes sense.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
Curioso, né? Um detalhe na vida da pessoa muda completamente, né? Todo o comportamento dela, a vida. Eu acho que é a palavra que ela mais fala. Caraca, mas e agora? Vai voltar? Pra como tudo era?
It's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive. When you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
Beleza. Eu ia falar agora, não temos nem música, mas temos. Tá, temos algumas coisas pra ver por aqui.
I'm glad I took this photo. Chloe has a new memory of William and her together. Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now. At least Chloe doesn't weigh that much. Oh man. She has to use that ventilator just to breathe.
É.
Hello, Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now.
E ela gosta de animais fofinhos agora.
Oh, the snow dough. I guess not everything changed. Snow globes are taking over. I still can't believe I put Chloe in that chair. Chloe's message board since the accident sure looks lonely. It's nice my parents sent a card at least.
Chloe, você sabe que nós a amamos e que está em nossos corações e pensamentos. Esperamos ver o seu rosto sorridente em breve. Melhoras. Ryan e Vanessa Caulfield, pais da Max.
I wonder who this is. Kind of a generic card.
Pensando em você, querida Chloe, sinto muito pelo que aconteceu. Saiba que estou aqui para você se precisar de algo. Espero que se sinta melhor e que eu a veja novamente. Beijos, Megan.
I wasn't very available to Chloe. Real nice.
Chloe, pensei em apenas escrever uma carta rápida para avisar que estou pensando em você. Eu me sinto péssima escrevendo merdas como espero que esteja bem, etc. Sei que sua vida está muito diferente agora e eu não quero que isso fique no caminho da nossa amizade. Sim, eu não estive presente ultimamente, mas logo isso mudará. Espero que esteja bem. Com amor, Max.
At least I sent road trip selfies to Chloe. I'm sure that made her feel great. Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so great. I should offer to put makeup on for Chloe. Not that I can, but it would be fun. That is so incredible. And she can brow. Chloe is still a punk at heart. But she can't stage dive anymore.
Clube de Black Attic. É uma parada que ela gosta mesmo,
It's
então.
so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
Ela está fazendo amigos na internet. Sala de bate-papo Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Para sua segurança, não fornece quaisquer informações pessoais nessa sala, tal. Então, o que está fazendo? Falando com você, não brinque. Estou prestes a assistir Quantum Leap. Amo, a Scott Bakula é demais. Espero que possamos nos encontrar em breve. Não se você estiver em São Francisco. Ei, tenho que cuidar da malhação. Falarei com você enquanto estiver vendo Bakula. Acho bom. Olá?
Whoa, Chloe
Ih,
can totally
cortei ela.
control her computer. It's so great people get this high-tech help.
É o controlador pela boca.
There's the
Eu vi um
old
rapaz
Chloe.
jogando CS com um controlador desse. Muito bacana. Ah, tem água aqui, pô.
Drink up, Buttercup.
Pô, ela com uma sede, eu enrolando aqui, vasculhando as coisas dela.
Oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. Boring.
Ouch. It was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
What do you remember about us as kids? We all have different memories.
I think about us as little pirates, running and jumping through Arcadia Bay.
Me too. But we're still pirates in our own way.
Yeah, right. Check me out, Chloe of the Caribbean. No way will I get on a fucking boat now. Unless you're with me. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
Which friends did you hang out with the most?
Megan Weaver, but you don't know her. She was cool. But after my accident, she was too cool for school.
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. That's what my parents are for.
They love you so much.
I know. My mom and dad are so cute. They always pop in here and make sure everything's okay with me.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
Can they pay all the bills?
No way. They keep the numbers away from me, but it doesn't take much research to find out I'm costing my parents almost $1 million a year.
Chloe, you're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade
Runner
mood.
mood.
I always cry at the end. Plus, you know I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Pris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not when you're here. Not yet.
That must be her mighty morphine machine. No more bongs for her. Ah, here's the DVD. Oh my god, I made that mix for her when we were 12.
Poder pirata. Ela tá acordada, tá? Vocês não estão vendo por causa da minha câmera, mas ela tá acordada olhando pra Max.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast. How dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night. Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No, I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep the swag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it, Chloe.
So, are you sure it isn't too weird for you to be hanging out with me like this?
No way. I don't want you to feel weird.
My life is just so different than yours. I mean, we can't just bounce out of here and I'll be doped up half the day in pain. So that's cool. But I do feel grateful I can see the ocean. That I have parents who love me. And that my best friend is here with me today.
Exactly. So, what else do you need?
Well, hot monkey sex would be nice. Oh, look. I made Maxine blush. So, are you dating anyone at Blackwell?
Not really. No. There are some cute boys there, but you know me. I'm too damn shy.
Which is stupid, because you're so damn cool. Some bro has to be crushing on you.
This guy Warren asked me out, but I turned him down. Now he's with somebody else.
His loss. You need to move on, girl. Plenty of fish in the bay. Shit. I sound like my dad.
How's William? Do you like having him around?
Of course. He's my hero. I swear he would do anything for me or Mom. Wish I could do something for him.
You have. You're here with your family.
More like they're here for me. But then so are you. So it's all good.
Beleza.
Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for...
Tá, aquilo ali a gente já tinha visto. O William.
Damn. This is just for Chloe's basic supplies.
Suplementos médicos, data da conta, quantia total, pagamento atrasado de $8.587. Ui.
Bonjour. That's great they finally went to Paris.
I don't think Joyce's tips will cover all this.
Victory. Max, tá tudo bem? Só queria saber, já que você foi embora tão rápido, o Nathan também estava preocupado. Se quiser conversar, avisa, tá? Te amo. Max, se estiver indignado, é só falar, beleza? Silêncio. Bom, se quiser conversar, minhas portas estão abertas. Te amo. Caraca. Tem conversas de todo mundo aqui. Tá. Só das desgraças. Vamos ver, vai. Alissa. É uma pena você sair com essas pessoas. Achei que você fosse diferente. Alissa, eu vi você jogar aquele papel higiênico em mim. Caramba, eu não estava mirando em você, juro. Não faça isso de novo. Taylor. Ah, beleza, chorei como uma criancinha. Assim como eu, você só não viu. Não tem problema chorar, fica manjado. Meu celular está prestes a ficar sem bateria, então me liga depois. Nathan, esse aqui é interessante. Na sala escura, revelando fotografias para a competição. Maneiro, então nada de Tio Wallace pra você. Ainda não. Vejo você e a galera depois. Paz, valeu. Mãe. Talvez esteja na hora de mudar para câmeras digitais. Ligue depois, tenho que ir. Não fique chateada, amo você. E aí, meu bem, espero que não tenha esquecido de regar a planta que demos a você, mas que também não a tenha afogado, mamãe. Tá, eu fiquei curioso pra saber o que mudou, né, nas mensagens, porque ela virou amigo de outras pessoas. Tranquilo, tem uma porrada de... mas nos encontramos em breve, não me provoque, já faz muito tempo. Eu sei e vejo você em breve. Essa faixa branca aqui.
They gave Chloe their giant, expensive HD TV, and they use her shitty tube television.
God damn, our bills never end.
Ixi, ele tá aqui perturbado com alguma coisa.
To think that our destiny is linked to goddamn car keys. The house looks so great. William finally had the time to paint the house and fix up the garden. Look at all these dead birds. It's happening here too. I'm sorry, Bongo Kitty, but you passed on before I changed this reality. Oh man, the swing is gone now. It must have been sad for Chloe when William took it down. I'm glad Chloe gets a room with a view.
Beleza, vamos falar aqui com o William. Aliás, vamos ver o jornal primeiro.
These whales are just a preview of the tornado to come. And the Prescott Foundation? Jesus.
Tá aqui, ó, se vocês quiserem pausar pra ler.
Rachel Amber is even missing in this reality. I guess I can't change everything.
Mais de 6 meses, não é vista mais de 6 meses, mas a família e os amigos intensificaram a busca de habitante de 18 anos da Arcadian Bay. A polícia FBI tem poucas pistas e informações sobre o caso, o que chamou a atenção de um programa chamado Aonde Foram. A família Amber ofereceu uma recompensa por quaisquer informações que possam levar ao paradeiro da filha. Para obter mais informações, entre em contato. help@findrachelamber.org. Vamos ver.
Hey, William. Am I bothering you?
Why, yes, Max. I love going through bills. Kidding. How can you bother me? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. You look exactly the same. It's so cool.
Good. Or I'd be scared if I didn't look like me. Of course, you seem more adult now. So what's on your mind?
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry about what happened to Chloe.
Me too. All it takes is a few minutes to change a girl's whole life. But she's alive. She's been a trooper.
She is amazing. I'm so glad you're here to help her. And be her father.
I'm so glad Joyce is here to help us both. Max, I just hate to think of what would happen to Chloe if I wasn't here.
William, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be here for Chloe. Always.
I know you will, Max.
So you finally made it to Paris.
Oui, as they say. Not me, because I can't speak French. But it was a great experience, especially for Chloe.
I can see her loving it there. You guys rock for going on a family adventure like that.
She talked about going to school there, but that's not practical anymore. It's not fair, Max.
I was impressed by Chloe's room and all the high-tech equipment.
You should be. We could buy a few mansions for what it all costs. The insurance helps, but I don't know, Max.
I know it must be hard on you guys, financially.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to mortgage our home, and that's pretty scary. But we'll get through it. Price is always right. Get it? No?
Being around you and Joyce again is so nostalgic.
Very old school, as they say. I think it's great for Chloe to see you. Makes Joyce happy, too. So, it's not all bad news in Arcadia Bay. Or is it?
What do you think is going on with all of this crazy weather and animals dying?
Nobody knows, right? It is Nostradamus type shit, pardon my French. But all I actually care about now is Chloe and Joyce. My family.
I was reading about that missing girl. Rachel Amber.
Oh, yes, she went to Blackwell, right? Oh, poor thing. That's a real nightmare for a family. I get scared thinking about Chloe and that we might lose her someday.
The Prescott family might be bad news. What do you think about them?
Evil. Next question?
Sounds like you know them well.
More than I want to. But Joyce has to work for those greedy bastards at Pan Estates. I don't even like to think about it.
I have to go see if Chloe needs anything. It was so great talking with you again.
You act like it's the last time. And please, keep me from these bills whenever you want.
No change to spare anymore. Now it's back to cookies. Joyce is a food coupon boss. Joyce and William never had a garage sale before.
Eles fizeram uma venda de garagem.
They're drowning in debt just to take care of their daughter. Such bullshit.
Sua conta conjunta foi fechada e está atrasada há 6 meses. Envie uma ordem de pagamento ou cheque com a quantia de 3.458 para o cartão de crédito feliz. Opa, tinha mais.
Drowning in debt just to take care of their daughter.
Estatais, sentimos informar que seu seguro de vida não cobre mais a reabilitação física da Chloe. Podemos readmitir a Chloe com uma taxa de $1.250 por semana. Tá maluco. Caraca, cara, tudo mudou muito.
How's it going, Time Tripper? Funny. I think I look older. Here it is. I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my best friend. The bathroom looks almost the same. Just more medicine. It's cool that Chloe uses natural medicine too. Nothing here.
Aqui era o quarto dela.
A blue butterfly? I'm sure this is a total coincidence. At least we never had to hide from Step Douche.
Opa, deu uma bugadinha.
I guess we stopped growing up together.
Carta.
I never heard much about William's brother.
Sinto muito não ter mantido contato desde o acidente. O trabalho anda bem acumulado e eu estou sendo enviado para Salt Lake City para supervisionar o novo estacionamento. Você tem que ir aonde seu trabalho está nos dias de hoje. Queria poder enviar um cheque maior, mas você já conhece essa história. O dinheiro não é a coisa mais favorita do mundo. Talvez eu o visite na próxima primavera. Dá um beijo na Chloe e na Joyce por mim. Segura a onda, Billy. Seu irmão Aaron.
Shoes. Chloe always did love stomping around toys. I kinda want to open this and see what's in here. They bought crutches for Chloe, hoping she might walk again.
Outra carta.
Too bad Joyce and William can't get any help from the Prescott Foundation.
Obrigado por me atualizar sobre a condição da Chloe. Só consigo imaginar o sufoco que você e o Will estão passando. Sinto muito não poder ajudar vocês com as dívidas dessa vez. Como todo mundo, estou atolada com minhas próprias contas médicas. Mande um abraço e tudo melhor para Chloe. Com amor, tia Dorothy. Acontece alguma coisa se a gente sentar um pouco aqui?
I'm still overwhelmed by this new reality. And I feel so guilty for putting Chloe and her family through this. I could give Chloe the choice of keeping William alive, but that would be cruel. But then I see that they're a family again, and who am I to judge?
Beleza, vamos lá.
Oh, Max, it is so nice to have you around.
Look at them. They have no idea what's in their future. That is such a sweet shot of Chloe. I wonder who took the picture. William is trying so hard. He's still awesome.
Dr. Bill.
Oh no. I didn't realize how bad Chloe's injury really was.
Como discutimos semana passada, o sistema respiratório da Chloe está mostrando sinais de enfraquecimento rápido. O motivo disso é a recente anemia e perda de fôlego. Como médico, estou comprometido ao bem-estar dela, mas quero que entendam que a realidade de falha respiratória é comum em pessoas com ferimentos graves na espinha. Sua filha é uma das pacientes mais corajosas e fortes que eu já tive e tenho o orgulho de trabalhar com ela. Eu só quero que vocês, como pais, preparem-se para quaisquer outras possibilidades. Acredito que a Chloe também deve ficar ciente da sua condição em mudança. Caso queiram discutir esse assunto, vocês têm minhas informações de contato. Atenciosamente, Dr. Anton Phoebs.
Joyce is already a supermom. Joyce used to hate smokers in the diner.
Good morning, Max. Oh, you and Chloe are so much quieter now than when you were kids.
I remember. It's nice waking up in your house again.
Oh, William and I love it. Finally seeing you and Chloe together after all these years. After the accident.
William.
I have to tell you how much I love seeing you and William together again.
He's been such a hero through all this. Chloe and I are lucky to have him.
Chloe and William seem like they still get along so good.
Yeah, those two are closer now more than ever. Chloe will actually listen to William while she usually ignores me. Oh, it's so cute when they gang up on poor old me.
You rule, Joyce.
Shit, things would be different if I did. I like how you think, kid.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing the best I can, Max. I won't lie, it's difficult, but nobody said life was easy here in Arcadia Bay.
David? Cara, falar do David é uma parada até estranha aqui. Vamos falar primeiro da destruição ecológica.
What do you think is going on here with all of this eco-havoc?
Maybe Arcadia Bay just wants to be left alone. I know the feeling. Honestly, I don't give a shit about too much outside our house.
I don't blame you, Joyce.
Except now we have dead birds and beach whales outside our front door. So maybe I should care, for Chloe's sake.
Tá, muito trabalho.
Plus, you guys have to work too.
Bill and I have no time for ourselves. We're working more than we're living. I even had to take a part-time gig at Pan Estates. Ugh.
Do you know the Prescotts?
I know that Sean Prescott won't be happy until he owns everything in Arcadia Bay. Stay away from his son, Nathan.
Do you know somebody named David Madsen? He, might hang out at the Two Whales.
Well, that was random. Yeah, he's a bus driver. He comes in sometimes. Cute, quiet. Why?
Oh, I was just curious.
You always were. Everything doesn't change.
Galera, dei uma pausa aqui, mas já voltamos, tá? Vamos lá.
I wish I was a better friend.
Galera, tive que fazer mais um corte aqui rapidinho. Voltamos já.
You're
Vamos
Chloe's
continuar.
best friend for a reason. You're here exactly when she needs you.
Who helps Chloe out when you guys are at work?
We have a series of revolving nurses and caretakers. Chloe still causes trouble, even if she can't move. Max, Chloe's condition is not improving. Her respiratory system is very weak, and she... Do you know what I'm saying?
Joyce. I'm so sorry you have to go through all this.
Bad or good, I embrace every moment with my daughter and my husband. This is what it means to be a family, and we'll always be one, no matter what.
I better get back to Chloe now. It's good talking with you, Joyce.
You too, honey.
Pesado, né, o que aconteceu com a Chloe. Enfim. Vamos entregar lá um negócio pra ela?
Finally. Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable. Do you want anything else?
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
Please. My diary is like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever. Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now. Wowzer. Chloe was a straight A student.
Ô louco.
She could have gone to any college.
Tudo A.
What a bastard. I totally should have let Chloe steal your bullshit fund. Even if it wasn't another reality.
Como diretor, sou a favor das várias solicitações para as necessidades especiais da Chloe em relação à cadeira de rodas, acessibilidade às aulas, etc. Blackwell se orgulha de garantir que os alunos com deficiência recebam total assistência de acordo com o ato dos americanos com deficiência. No entanto, dado que o campus e as construções foram feitas antes de 1977, nossa escola ainda não passou pela modernização necessária para atender às necessidades de sua filha e a sua condição lamentável. Infelizmente, com cortes federais recentes deploráveis na educação, serão necessárias mais coletas de fundos para atualizar completamente a Academia Blackwell, mas esse dia chegará. A Chloe é sem dúvida alguma uma aluna incrível com grande potencial, apesar de sua deficiência, e acredito que ela poderá encontrar um ambiente escolar mais adequado e recompensador no Instituto H. West Miskatonic em Bolton. Eles têm um grande legado de graduados deficientes e eu sei que a Chloe atingirá as lideranças acadêmicas. a liderança acadêmica em um ambiente mais confortável. Com a média incrível dela, não há dúvidas de que a Miss Catonic receberia a Chloe de braços abertos. Espero que vocês considerem seriamente essa sugestão, pois tenho certeza que sua filha preferiria estudar em uma escola que possa lidar com todas as suas necessidades. Com o mesmo espírito, também estou mandando folhetos de outras potenciais escolas na região de Oregon. Caso tenham quaisquer dúvidas, entrem em contato com o meu escritório. Perdão, galera. Bom.
Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you. Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too. This photo... Maybe I could...
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Não.
All you have to do is crank up the IV.
Não. Eu não sei, cara. Eu não sei mesmo, cara. Que bizarro, velho. Que bizarro. Não, 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 não. Galera, não sei. Não sei. E eu vou encerrar aqui. Se inscreva no canal, dê like no vídeo, comenta aí o que você faria, beleza? Obrigado pra quem acompanhou até aqui. Tamo junto, valeu e falou.